Hi guys, Tonya here. I review products and services. Today I'm coming to you with best gifts for kids that love to cook. My daughter is 9 and she loves to cook. She's always loved to help. My son, yes, a little bit, not as much as my daughter. And she's been helping me cook for years. I wear my Proud Mama shirt today for this video because we've had kids over at the house that are like, you're allowed to use the stove. Like, she's gonna be 10. Like, I want her helping. I've always wanted my kids helping, whether it's unloading the dishwasher, helping around the house, but when they can start to help to cook. And there's some gadgets that I wanted to tell you that for gift giving have been fantastic for us, and it's helped us, so I want to help you. So first off, I think for kids, especially like toddlers, because my kids started helping, at the age of 5 or 6 or 7. The first thing I think that I ever used was this JOIE CRINKLE CUTTER, because we eat a lot of fruit in the house and the fruit has to be cut up. So they wanted to start helping with that. So we found this. I'll put all the links below so you can add to cart in Amazon, because all these things are cheap. They're just, if you don't know it, I would have never searched for this. I wouldn't even know what to search for. So it's a crinkle cutter, which means it's not sharp, okay? So they can help you cut fruit, and it gives it a cool little crinkle edge, which the kids think is cool, but it's not a knife. But it will cut through cantaloupe, it'll cut through watermelon, it'll cut through strawberries, okay, it'll cut through apples, so it's a great little gadget. I think this is the first thing that we started on. And then they like to peel stuff, right? Because you're peeling apples, because when they're kids, they don't want to eat with the skin on. So my kids actually would eat the skin separately and then eat the apple. But this one is, you're not really worried about the blade. Well, let me take off the attachment. It's just chef and palm peeler. And whether they want to help you peel carrots, because you're cooking dinner, but their finger never actually hits the blade, okay? And it peels it. So you don't have to worry. Now, can I make a disclaimer and say they're never gonna get cut? No, I can't make that disclaimer. I'm just telling you that it's a lot easier than using the one where their finger is much closer to the blade, because that's this on their palm. So I do love that one. The other thing, when my daughter first started, like when she wanted to start helping, I think it's just using tools, and a lot of these, I think I just got through the Dollar Tree. Or their size, where even if she's mixing something, we used to go to the dollar store, she'd get spices as a toddler, and she would just make her own concoctions, feeling like she was cooking. But it was giving her this accomplishment that she was helping and that she was making something for the family. So we ended up getting a lot of her size tools. When we bake, of course, this is great for their little hands. To stir, this was a Dollar Tree find. And what she schooled me on when she started making breakfast was this wooden toaster tongs. If you have bagels or nooks and cranny, one is to push up that lever, which in turn lifts it up further. But so that their fingers, if you're lifting down to a bagel or a nooks and cranny, it could be close to the heated element, and of course we know that's hot. Wooden tongs, that's it, lifted, and of course now they're pulling it out and putting it onto their plate by themselves. Independence, I love it. The other thing that has been so much joy to my daughter is this egg cooker, which has been fantastic. We got one for everyone in the family last year. Because she loves to make now scrambled eggs. My son loves hard-boiled eggs. You can make hard-boiled. All you do is, it has come in a little cup. It has a measurement. You pour the water in. They have to know that it's hot. There's going to be steam that comes through the top of it. But again, tools that are their size that they can use, okay, that are going to help them assist you in the kitchen safely. For the hard-boiled egg, you can stand the eggs up, you put the lid on, you push the button. That's it, okay? They know to stand away from the steam, and then mom or dad helps, or another adult helps to take it out, because the hard-boiled eggs are going to be hot. You gotta let them cool. But my daughter actually can do scrambled eggs. She's done it for for her grandparents. They come over, and she does the scrambled eggs, puts it on, it steams them from the bottom. She knows she has to pick this up because it's hot, and she makes scrambled eggs. You can also make kind of like an omelet or poached eggs. So this has been fantastic for her to be able to help and do things on the morning. I kind of recommend doing it during the weekend versus the week because if it's not summer, you're dealing with time schedules, unless your kid gets up really early, and then that's okay. The last thing that we got, well, not the last thing, but what we got last year, this mini waffle kit, just her size. It also comes with an amazing recipe book. So if your kids love to cook like mine does, my daughter can't collect enough of recipe books. This one's fun because it has a whole bunch of different recipes for waffles, obviously. But it's just so cute because it's just their size. You're not dealing with, again, it's hot. You have to make sure that you're in attention with them, but the idea of them getting this where it's their size and then they can do it on their own, the reward was 10 times over when my daughter got this last year. So that's amazing. One of the other things I said that she does like cookbooks, and you can find tons of kids' cookbooks, but this one is unique. Again, I'll put all the links below where you can add to cart. They're all Amazon driven. This one actually has recipes in it, but then it also has a lot of insight on easy cooking, hard-boiled versus fried versus scrambled, and directions, how to cook salmon, flipping sandwiches with ease. My daughter now, who's 9 going on 10, she can read fluently. So information like this for her to really get more insight on cooking and how to help, and the different tools to use in the kitchen and how to use those different tools. The perfect peeler, forming meatballs. Like, this book has tons of information to keep them busy for days. And my daughter just gobbles it up. And the last kitchen gadget that I want to talk about real quick, if you don't have them in your kitchen, is this Gripstic. They have an off-brand, they have tons of different sizes, right? But if you're used to this, right? For the kids to like close up the bag of chips or whatever, and then air is getting in there. And this wasn't the kids, it's probably my husband. But you've got the bag clip, okay? What's better than the bag clip? The Gripstic, okay? These nifty, glifty little sticks that you slide in, you fold over the bag, you slide it, and it seals it. This one isn't long enough, the one is long enough. Slide it all the way over and it seals the bag, keeping the freshness a lot longer. So this has been a lifesaver. My brother actually gave this as a gift to me years ago, and I was like, oh my God, how did I live in my kitchen without this? And again, they come in different sizes, so if you have different, I said, the other day I said, oh, we could use a little one like on M&Ms, and my husband's like, why would nobody finish a little bag of M&Ms? So there's little ones, but they just slide over. They're just amazing, but they do come in lots of different sizes. Of course, I like the bigger ones because when you have salad bags, great on salad bags, but chips, crackers, those types of things, it seals them to keep the freshness longer. So I hope that I added value and you thought some of these gadgets were cool. I'll put all the links below so you can kind of just add them to cart. But again, if your daughter, granddaughter, son, grandson love to cook, or your niece, your nephew, or anybody that's in your life love to cook, I found these gadgets in the kitchen have been super helpful over the years, have gotten my kids engaged in wanting to help me and help in the kitchen, which is a huge step to their independence. So I was happy to share. Thanks guys, follow me. I review products. I love to share anything that I find that I love, can save me time or money to help you, my friend. So follow along, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.